To my channel. Today's video is a live craft with me. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to create these beaded flowers using Happy Crafter Shop's beads that she sent me in my design team package. Guys, aren't they gorgeous? So when I did my design team unboxing for Happy Crafter Shop, I did say in that video to leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys wanted me to play with. And I had one subscriber. I'm so sorry I forgot your name. I got to go back and look at it. Thank you so much for leaving me a comment. She said she wanted to see me play with these marble. They're called swirl beads, okay? They come in 3 different colors. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play with these beads today. And I had to add my favorite beads that she sent me, which are these disco beads. I think they're called like disco ball beads. I'll tell you the names of it right now, guys. So in Happy Crafter Shop, you can, and it's www.happycraftershop.com. You guys can use my code Poochie10 to save 10% off your purchase. Hi, Miss H-Town. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve, girl. So you guys can use my code to save 10% off. Grab what you can because once she sold out, she only restocks some things. And you never know what she'll restock. Probably things that sell out the quickest. But she does try to move things along so that she can fill the shop up with new things, okay? So if you are interested in these beads, snatch them while you can. So we got the turquoise swirl beads. You get 50 in a pack. You get the purple swirl beads, 50 in a pack. And then the orchid swirl beads, 50 in a pack as well. And then my favorite beads from her shop are these AB disco beads. They're 8 millimeters. You get 75 in a pack, okay? So that's what we're going to be playing with today. I hope you guys follow along. I can never get what I want in her shop. People are savages. Yes, girl. It's the night owls. The night owls are savages. They snatch everything up. Whenever I do an unboxing, if you guys see something you like, go grab it quickly. Because like I said, she doesn't restock everything. So these are what the beads look like up close. Look at how gorgeous they are. They're beautiful, you guys. Look at those colors. Beautiful colors. And these colors are good for all kinds of seasons. You know what I mean? Like you can use the blue for whatever, spring. We have so many collections that these can go well with. And again, I love, love, love these disco balls. They're beautiful. All right. So let's get started. I have to be quick on the draw. Yes, girl. They're really pretty. You have to hurry. You have to grab what you can because, like I said, she only restocks some things. You never know what she will restock, and you never know, what's going to be gone. I'm going to be using this wire that I got. It says that it's 18 gauge wire. I got this from Hooby Looby when it was like 50% off or I don't know, some kind of sale. And this is what we're going to be using today for this tutorial. So it says 18 gauge wire. I'm really not too familiar with like the different gauges and what they entail or whatever. But this is what I use, guys. If you have something different at home, try to use it, okay? Now you guys know, and you're also going to need your tools. I grabbed my wire cutters in case you're going to need it to cut your wire. You're going to need some round nose pliers or 2 round nose pliers and then your regular pliers, okay? So you guys know I don't like to measure. So I'm just going to grab some. And I don't know if this is going to be distracting or not. I don't know. So let me measure this in case you guys want to know. I kind of figured there's so much in here. Like, look at how much is 75 feet in here. So there's a ton in here. And so I rather have more than less. So let's move this out the way for 1 second. And let me measure this for you guys. Okay. It's like 9 inches. Okay, so I'm going to cut like 9 inches. Again, I'd rather have more than less. Okay, there's a here. You guys can probably get this wire at Walmart. They used to have like a dollar wire in different colors. Okay, and then you are going to grab 6. We're going to do 6 of these. So I already did a blue and a pink. Let's do a purple. So I'm going to grab 6 of these. 5, 6. So you get 50 beads in that pack, guys. So, and her stuff is so affordable. I think it's like $2 for a pack. So just imagine how many of these you can create with one pack. So grab your wire and you're going to go ahead and you're going to bead the 6 beads onto your wire. And then we're going to put them kind of in the middle. Okay. This is like the perfect craft for right now. Is it still spring? I want to say it's still spring, guys. Spring, summer. Flowers are like, you know. Now you're going to go ahead and you're going to cross these. Okay. You're just going to pull them together to create a circle. Okay. To create that flower shape. Okay. So you see it's crisscross. And then grab the one that's on top. And you're going to pull it back and across. Just like that. Okay, guys? So again, it's crisscross, right? Crisscross applesauce. Then bring this top one down to the cross, across. Okay? I hope this makes sense. So I'm going to try to pull this a little bit just to create that nice circle. Okay? So there we go. Now you're going to flip this around, right? And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to bead our center, which is going to be the little disco ball. And you're going to push it in to the middle of your flower. Okay? Just like that. And try to like pull these and keep them tight. Now you're going to take this wire that we just pushed to the back, right? And we're going to slip it through this little gap, whatever gap you can find here. Okay, so I'm going to put it through. And I'm just going to keep on pushing it. And once it gets like close, I'm going to kind of pull it. Okay. And then you can, there's kind of like a big gap there. I'm just going to grab my pliers and pull it a little bit so it can get a little tighter. You see that? So now we have our flower shape. And I'm going to make sure that this one is nice and tight as well. So I'm just going to give it a gentle little pull. Because this wire can break easily, guys. Share this video for me, please, if you can, you guys. Get all the night owls here so we can make some beaded flower charms together. So there we go. And then now you're going to go ahead and you can just leave it like this and do your loops. Or you can kind of wrap it around a little bit if you have a lot. That's what I did with this one. That's the back part of it. I don't know if I love it, but it's cute. It gets a little extra gold around the sides. You know what I mean? So I'll show you guys both ways. I'm going to do this just the regular way. And if you want to wire wrap, you guys can go ahead and wire wrap this. I did wire wrap this one. Or I'll try to wire wrap it. And that's what it looks like. Okay. This one, I just did my little loops. And I kind of like how the little loops look. It looks more like a flower, you know? So it's really up to you. You guys know how to wire wrap and all that stuff. And if you don't, I have tons of videos here on my channel. I will link down my beaded playlist. You can find a bunch of videos on inspiration on how to use beads, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do the little loop-y thing. This is like way too long. So I'm going to trim some of this down just a little bit using my pliers, my wire cutters. And then I'm going to grab my round nose pliers and we're just going to create our little like curlies, right? So you're going to use this as a guide to how big you want your hole. If you want a tiny hole, you're going to go more towards this way. If you want a bigger hole, you're going to go more towards this way. So I'm just going to go in the middle. I'm going to clamp it down and I'm just going to wrap, keeping it in the same spot and roll it down. And I'm kind of using my thumb to guide it and my other finger to keep it in place. So I'm just going to keep rolling and rolling till I can't anymore. Okay, so right there is good. And then let's do the other side. So same thing, place it where you want it and get it going using your fingers to guide. So you can keep these loops right next to each other. See? And just keep on going. Hi, pickle juice. And then I kind of clamp it a little bit here. So there goes. Make sure that that middle bead is really like in the middle. So there goes one of the flowers. Guys, these look so cute. These swirl beads are perfect for this. And look at how adorable. And you can dangle this on your dangles. You can dangle it on your projects. You can put these on whatever. So there goes the purple one. Let me kind of put these right here so you guys can see them. Let's do another one. So maybe you want like 8 inches of wire. But again, it's totally up to you. I figure better to have more than less. Okay. So let's just, again, you guys know I don't like to measure. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and clip. Because I have tons of wire on here to make a ton of these. All right. So here's our wire. We're going to go ahead and choose. Let's do another. These colors are so damn pretty. My God. All right, let's turn that one around. I'm going to do this one where I kind of wrap it around. I should have used a little bit more 2, 4, 6. Let's use a little bit more wire. Okay, so we'll wire wrap this one. Okay, guys. And then the next one, I'll do that where you kind of wrap the excess. So we're going to go ahead and put our 6 beads. If you've never played with beads, you need to try it. Okay, guys? It is so relaxing. And it's kind of fun to get away from paper crafting and all the other crafts that we do and just play around with your beads. It is so, so fun. So I'm going to kind of form a circle, right? Ooh, and cross it like that, okay? You guys see that? We're going to form our flower. And then we're going to take the one that's on top and bring it down straight across like that, okay? Then we're going to turn it around. And we're going to bead our center, which is going to be this disco bead. Just like that. Hey, Natalie, push it through. Just like that. Okay. Make sure this is all nice and tight. All right, I'm just pulling that a little bit. Get that bead right in the middle. Okay. And then we're going to take this and we are going to push it through to our little opening. Push and pull. Okay. And then you see it's a little loose. I'm just going to use my pliers to pull it a little bit more. Be real gentle because this wire can break really easily. And I don't want it to break. Okay. And then I'm going to tighten this. Kind of use my pliers to pull it just a little bit. Be gentle, guys. And then you're left with your flower. Right? So let's wire wrap this. I have a ton extra. Let me just clip this. I save these little clippings because I can do a lot with them. Especially if I want to like just like wrap a single or 2 beads. You guys can use these little scraps to do that. Okay, because eye pins, they're expensive and wire is expensive sometimes. All right, so this is what we're left with. And then you can do your curlies or you can wire wrap. We're going to wire wrap. Do I remember how to wire wrap? All right, I think you like turn it and then make your loop. Make your loop and then you just kind of wrap it around. Now this, you gotta hold it in place and then you take the little tail and you just wrap it around. This wire is so soft. You can kind of do it with just your fingers. Okay, so this is where when you're wire wrapping, that's where the 2 tools come into play. You're going to kind of hold the loop of one and then grab your other tool to wrap. And you just keep wrapping it around. I'm not wire wrapping. It is not my favorite thing to do. I prefer the like loop around thing. Okay, just like that. And then sometimes I have to like turn my little circle in place. Okay, and then make sure you tuck that little end so that the person doesn't cut themselves. There we go. That's not bad. She came out decent, okay? So we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Grab your round nose pliers, turn it at an angle, and then simply just make a loop like that. I feel like I'm doing this wire wrapping thing wrong. It's been so long, you guys. But there goes my loop, right? And I'm just going to hold it with my round nose pliers, and I'm going to take this tail and go around. Now, I want it tight, so I'm going to use my pliers for that, okay? So, again, I'm just grabbing the tail. Hey, Bevy, hoo-hoo. And I'm just going to wrap it around, okay? We're wrapping it underneath that circle that we created, that loop. I hope that you guys can see this well. Again, I'm not the best at wire wrapping. That's why I don't do it much. But I do it enough to get by, okay? So you see that little part sticking out? Make sure that you either clip it or tuck it in really well so that no one doesn't, this wire is so soft. No one can cut themselves. And then sometimes, again, I have to like put that in place. Hey, Deborah. So there goes our little flower. And I like putting the two loops because you have the option to dangle something else on here on the bottom and then also attach it to whatever project. So I like to have that that option, you know? And even if you don't put anything here, it still looks cute even with the loop on the bottom. Isn't that pretty, guys? All right, let's do another one. And let's flip the order. So I'm going to do the color on the inside and then do the disco ones on the outside. So I'm going to cut a little bit more wire than that one because I do want to do some like extra wrapping and see how it looks. Okay, so cut your wire. And for those of you who are just joining, you guys can use my code Poochie10 with happycraftershop.com. These are where I got these beads from. They're gorgeous and they're so damn cheap, you guys. They're $2 a pack and you get like 50 of these swirl ones in a pack, and then the disco ones, which are these clear ones, they're beautiful. You get 75 in a pack. And I want to buy another pack of these because they're gorgeous. Okay, so here goes my wire. We're going to go ahead and we're going to choose our 6 beads. So we're going to do these first. 2, 4, 5, 6. Can you link the wire and the pokey tool sticks for me? The wire is from Hobby Lobby, girl. I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's 18 gauge wire. You can actually find this in Hobby Lobby. You can get it from Walmart. I can try to find you an Amazon link. I don't know too much about gauges, so I can't tell you this is the best gauge to use for this. But I'm just trying to use what I have, and it works. You know what I mean? So there goes our 6. And then we're going to choose our center. I'm going to do a little blue center. I think that's going to be cute. So again, we're going to bead our 6 for our outer petal, our petals for our flower. Guys, these are going to be so cute on your projects. I really want to put some on that KS Craft little hanger die that I got from Amazon. So there goes our 6. And you're just going to try to place it in the middle of your wire and just form your circle, right? Cross it to form. Take the one that's on top, pull it to the back and across like that. Okay. Pull it to the back and across. Pull it to the back and across. And then now you can turn it around. And we're going to loop our center, whatever bead you want in the center. And we're going to put it in the middle. Okay. I'm going to turn it back around, because this is my front and I want to make sure it's looking good in the front. So position it where you want, like how you want it. These are swirl beads. And so you can get like different, you know, looks depending on which way the bead is facing. So I'm just going to make sure that it's in the center. So I'm pushing it in the middle of these beads. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use these pliers to kind of make it tight. I'm going to pull it up. Be gentle with this wire, guys, because it can break easily. Okay. And because it's kind of soft. You see how easily it bends? So grab this end and just loop it inside. Okay, like that. And keep on pushing and pulling until you can't anymore. Make sure you're keeping this nice and tight, guys. So I gotta kind of use my pliers to do that. But again, be careful, because if you pull it too hard, it is gonna break on you. Just like that. And I'm gonna turn it around and do the same thing to the other side. I'm just gonna pull it a little bit. It's already like crossed, so you don't have to loop it through. But I am gonna make sure that it's a little tight. There you go. Like that. Okay. You got your two ends. I don't know how it ended up all the way over here. But I'm going to start with this one since I have all this excess. And I'm just going to kind of slip it through that hole. And pull it around each bead. Okay. Like that. And I'm going to kind of push it, because I kind of want it to frame around the bead. You see, guys? Like that. And then I'm going to take it and go around the next bead. So this is just like a little something extra you can do. Probably want to push it instead of pulling it. But I'm going to do both. You see how it wraps really nicely? It just gives it like a little something extra, a little extra detail. And I'm going to go around one more time. So I'm going to go around 3. This one is a little longer than the other one, so I'll try to do 4. Okay, and then use that and make sure you're pushing that wire to where you want it. Okay, I want it like this. You see that? I hope you guys can see this well. And then I'm going to try one more, because this one's a lot shorter. So again, around, and then kind of feed it through the little gaps, you guys. Okay, and this one's getting tight on me. So I'm going to use my pliers to pull it. I don't like this one right here. Did I think I went over the wrong one? I don't know. It's fine. I'm going to cover it with the loop. All right. So I don't think I can go anymore with this one. It's already short. All right. So there goes that. I'm going to continue with... Yeah, I should have stopped right here, guys. Let me take that out. So just go over 3, even if you don't have. Bye. Thanks for joining, girl. Even if you don't have enough, just do 3. Okay. Even if you have a lot left over, just do 3. And then I'm going to take this one, go over and under, pull it from the back. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. Same thing. And actually, this is going to be the last one. So for this, you want to have a little extra wire, you guys, so you don't run into this problem. Okay, and I'm going to pull that, place it where I want it, and pull it. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead. All right, I got to put it under this one too. Go over. I'm definitely running out of wire, you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and do my little loops. All right, so this is not my favorite for sure. I needed like a little bit more on this side so I can do that last little loop. It's going to bug me. Let me see. So again, definitely use a little bit more than me. I got to try to fit this around, you guys, because it is going to bug me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put it over and try to pull it as much as I can on the back. So definitely use more wire. Just pretend that we wrap that, you know, with the extra wire. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do my little loop right here. But do you see how like the wire just gives it like a little something extra? And then I'm just going to go ahead and do my loops. Okay, until I can't anymore. And then there goes another flower. Maybe it's because we used the bigger beads and a smaller one in the inside. But it's still pretty, guys. Look at how beautiful it is. Okay. So let's do that one more time because I don't like how I didn't have enough wire. This is, let me see. This is probably like 12 inches of wire. That's way too much, but we're still gonna try it. All right. So use your bigger beaded for the middle. This one's still gonna be, it's gonna be a little gappy because the other beads are smaller, but I don't care because I want these disco beads on the outside. So again, we're gonna loop 6. Maybe I should try to do 4. Let's try to do 4 on this one. So that we can prevent the gapping. You see that gapping? Let's try 4. I wonder how 5 will look. I think I'm pushing it with 4, guys. Let's try 5. Since we typically use 6, get it in the middle, cross it to create your circle. I think 5 might be perfect. Okay, we're gonna take the top one, get that nice and tight. Take the top one, go behind and across. All right, just like that. And then I'm gonna turn it around, put our center. Let's do pink. And get it in the middle. Yeah, 5 is good, I think. So I'm gonna push it right in the middle. All right. And then we're gonna take our end that we put, the one that we're working with, and I'm just gonna string it through that gap. Okay. And then pull it a little bit at the end. You can use your pliers. When you can't do it anymore with your hands, use your pliers and just pull it a little bit extra. That one fits so much better, you guys. And then this is our original one that we crossed. I'm going to use my pliers to pull it a little tighter. Make sure that you have that bead in the center. We're going to see how this 5 looks. I don't know. I mean, it looks good, but I don't like this gapping right here. So this is me experimenting, guys. All right, that'll have to do. That's gonna have to do. I really don't like that gap. All right. So we're gonna take this and we're just gonna wrap. Just doing like a little extra. Honestly, the first ones that I did, they look perfect, you guys. Let me go ahead and loop this. And then I'm just gonna go over each one. Oh, it'd probably be so cute if you did a seed bead right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna go around each one. So I'm gonna make more after this video. I just wanted to get on here and do a tutorial for you guys. All right. Now I'm gonna take the other one and bring that one around. Same thing. And I'm sure she's gonna be sending the new design team packages out soon. So guys, when you guys see me upload that video, if you see something you like in her shop, snatch it while you can. So use your pliers to, like, you know, pull it really tight. Okay, I think I like this one. So this one's with the 5 beads, okay? Since that, I'm using 2 different size beads, so I like this one, you guys. Just pull this really tight. Look at all this wire. But again, it's better to have more than less. So look at how pretty that is. It just gives it like a little something extra. And you can kind of mold it a little bit more to your liking. I like this side, I think. Isn't that cute, you guys? And let's wire wrap this one. So you grab, I think you grab your pliers and turn. And then you go around with this. Make your loop. And we're just going to wrap that tail, okay? So get a hold of your loop with your pliers. Grab your other tool and just wrap. Okay. I'm going to end up having to cut some of this because it's way too long. But you just keep on wrapping until you think it looks good or until you can't wrap anymore. Okay. Let me do one more on the bottom at that base. So again, guys, I'm going to link down below Happy Crafter Shop and all the videos that I have for her design team projects that I've been doing. And I'm also going to link down below my playlist on beaded projects. Okay. So if you guys are looking for inspiration, all right, I think that's good enough. I'm not the best at wire wrapping. Don't come for me, y'all. But I do enough to get by. And I'm just going to cut that excess. Okay. And then make sure you tuck that because you don't want anyone to cut themselves. Sometimes you got to adjust your little hole. All right, let's wrap this side. Since we didn't use the even number on this one, it's kind of hard to determine the, like, it should lay straight across. But since we use 5 instead of sticks, this one's going to be a little different. I think I'm just going to clip that and just have the thing on top. Yeah. And I'm just going to make sure that I tuck this in like that. And there goes our little flower, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These came out really pretty, you guys. Make sure you guys snatch these beads. Look at how gorgeous. And I hope you guys found some inspiration for this video. I can't wait to see you guys make these. Tag me if you make them. I would love to share them. And tell me which ones are your favorites. Aren't they pretty, you guys? They're gorgeous. So again, happycraftershop.com. Use my code Poochie10 to save 10% off your purchase. And these beads are super affordable. They're just $2 a pack. Grab what you can, because y'all know how the night owls get down. They snatch everything so quickly. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, everyone.